This morning on Daybreak, Springfield's mayor wants to create a new position with an officer of diversity and inclusion.
And it's been nearly 1 month since fall classes started at Missouri State. We'll hear from students on how it's going so far.
Later on, we'll show you a different way to boost your immune system as well. We'll explain how, all ahead this hour on Daybreak.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Today is Thursday, September 10th. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
And I'm Joe Moreno. A lot happening here as it's Thursday. I feel like I've been a day off all week, and I have not gotten it right, Jen. So happy Monday through Thursday to you on your first day back.
That's right, Monday through Thursday. Well, tomorrow is Friday, though.
Yeah,
so that one, you get it right. Yes, I'm confident that tomorrow you will know it's Friday.
I'm certain I will, too. Meteorologist Elisa Rappa probably waiting for that as well. Good morning to you.
Yes, I need a little bit more caffeine this morning. I'm a little tired. So tomorrow you'll probably see me doing some dances in front of the...
Just
to get your energy up?
It's Friday, you know, get the energy up.
I gotcha, because you're happy it's the weekend. And how is the weather going to look for the weekend? Is it getting cooler and cooler?
The better half of the weekend is definitely going to be Sunday. We're keeping the shower chances through today, tomorrow, and into Saturday as our front continues to stall. We've got some clouds out in Springfield this morning. It is 71 degrees. We could see a little bit better. The fog is not quite as dense as it was yesterday in Springfield, but you still have some dense fog in Camdenton, Lake of the Ozarks, and Clinton, so be careful up in central Missouri. You've got some showers back to the west of Highway 65. You're dry to the east. These showers are pretty light, stretching from Nevada, Lamar into Mount Vernon and Monette. You're seeing some light showers as well, and then down into Cassville. Again, not too much in the way of hazards with those. It is still way cooler up top to the north and west. It's 59 degrees in Clinton. Some muggier 70s to the south and east. Big differences in dew points tell us that it feels comfortable up around Clinton, but you're still pretty muggy to the south and east. So for the road hazard, you might have some fog out there this morning. Otherwise, some wet roads possible this afternoon with some scattered showers. You're looking at that high up around 80 degrees today with some scattered showers. 80 in Springfield. Remember, if you live to the north and west of the interstate, you're going to be much cooler than that. Strong cold front continues to ride the area. Details on a drier week next week coming up in a couple of minutes.
The issue of race is on the mind of many lately, including Springfield City Council. Diversity Inclusion Director is the official title of a new position that could be opening up in the city. City Council just heard the first reading to approve funding for that position on Tuesday, and it could be voted on soon. We spoke with City Manager Jason Gage and two local black community leaders about this position. Gage says the purpose is to help strengthen the city from within, focusing on diversity and inclusion. This person would assist in all departments, including police, fire, public works, and planning. They're going to look nationally, but black local community leaders have a more specific character in mind.
It needs to be a person of color. It needs to be someone who is marginalized within these systems to be able to advocate for them and really make changes that should have been made a long time ago.
Diversity is not looked at as something that you could be taught. It's something that is a lifestyle that you need to embrace. I can care less what their education background is. It does not replace life experiences.
We need that assistance to keep us focused and help us see through the eyes of someone else much better, and help us to relate better so that we can serve better.
Gage says he hopes the city will get someone started the end of January or February next year.
In COVID-19 news this morning, a Cox Health employee has died from the coronavirus. The hospital says 40-year-old Marie Brumbaugh was a medical assistant at a Branson clinic. Cox says she served patients with compassion and put the health of others before hers. The source of her COVID-19 infection is unknown at this time. It could possibly be linked to the care of a positive patient or just being around the high number of cases in Taney County. A scholarship has been set up for her daughter. Cox is reminding everyone of the seriousness of the virus and to continue social distancing.
Putting crime into focus for you, a former Rogersville teacher will spend time behind bars for federal child pornography charges. According to the news leader, 51-year-old Matthew McCroskey was sentenced in court to 6 years in prison, followed by 15 years of supervised release. Investigators found nearly 100 images of child porn on his computer, which led to his firing. That came in January of 2019. He also recorded a 17-year-old female on a hidden camera in the bathroom of his home. He had worked in Rogersville since 2004.
New this morning, it has been just under a month since fall classes started at Missouri State. Caller 10's Nigel McDonald met with a few freshmen and joins us live now to share their experiences so far. Nigel, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. I met an international student who is on MSU's hockey team, and I also met a student who's from a small town here in Missouri. Now, both of those students tell me that it is taking a little bit of time to get used to the new changes. Freshmen are navigating how to adapt to their new environment.
The reality is there's lots of online classes, lots of homework,
while also social distancing and wearing a mask.
There's a huge social barrier when you put on a mask. There's a lot of emotions that you miss there.
MSU freshman Tyler Crane says she's discovered a safe way to meet new people.
Originally, me and my roommates were leaving the door open while we were eating meals and just waving at everybody that went by, and that's how we met our best friends.
Crane spends most of her free time creating YouTube videos for future MSU students.
And it's been a lot of fun, but I had to kind of put a hold on filming because there's not much to film. Because it's, like I said, there's no big group activities, we're not really doing much.
MSU international student Sam Frederick says being on a sports team has made his transition easier.
When I got here originally, I was paired up with 3 other teammates on my hockey team. So I'm still seeing them every day. I didn't know any of them before. So there's 3 friends right there that I met.
But admits he envisioned his freshman year of college looking a lot different than it does.
The bigger kind of lectures, you know, with 60 to 50 people in a class or something like that. But with the small classes, it definitely doesn't change the way I'm learning.
He says, if anything, the smaller classes allow students more one-on-one time with professors. Well, students, faculty, and staff are required to wear masks in buildings. However, there are a few exceptions. For example, if a person is eating or if they're exercising inside one of MSU's indoor exercise facilities. Reporting live in Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thank you, Nija. Nice update there. We are looking at some showers back to the west. They're pretty light and focused really along the I-49 corridor from Nevada down into northwest Arkansas. So you're a little bit wet to the west this morning. Details on a strong cold front still chilling in the Ozarks coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Alisa Rafa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.